Hello, welcome for the interview with Sarah Collins. She has been in the luxury business for over 20 years. In 2017, she made a decision to move her business into real estate. That decision got her Gold Award in the first year of operating, and she continues to be a top performer at Harvey Kalles. Sarah specializes in residential real estate sales, and we will have a pleasure to chat with her today. Sarah, very good seeing you. Many thanks for accepting the invitation. Would you like to maybe start with telling a bit about yourself?
Sure. Well, thank you very much for having me. This is a very exciting opportunity, and I love the opportunity to meet with a global audience. My name is Sarah Collins. My Instagram is Sarah Collins Style. I am a realtor at Harvey Kalles Real Estate in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's a boutique luxury brokerage catering to all my high, well-curated net worth clients who are both local and international alike. I started off in the fashion business. I'm 50 years old, if I dare say, but I've been in the luxury business since I was literally 13 years old. I worked in high-end retail clothing stores, had a bit of a photographic memory, and could sell ice to an Eskimo or to a basketball player with legs this long. I could fit anybody, and my Rolodex just continued to evolve and grow where I worked on Bay Street, which is the equivalent in Toronto of Bay Street is Wall Street and for Toronto, and worked with all kinds of high net worth executives in image and fashion and personal presentation. But becoming their sort of secret fashion and business weapon, I then became their confidant in all things personal, and what more personal than your home. So clients then would have me come to their home when they were looking to do a renovation or an interior design modification of some sort. They would have me come look at spaces, and then I pivoted into real estate. Really in 2015, I started to do the course, graduating in 2017. It's a very lengthy, intense educational process in Canada to become a realtor. And I now am under the banner of luxury lifestyle branding, and real estate is where I've hung my hat. And it's been a very busy time, particularly during the pandemic, whereas many industries suffered tremendously. Real estate was and continues to be, I can't say a foolproof business, but pretty much it's been quite busy. And here I am looking forward to meeting with everybody in June. And happy to answer whatever questions you might have. I will be at the event throughout to share my wisdom, my experience, and any real estate needs or questions that somebody might have. I am available.
Nice, that's more than exciting. So hearing that experience of yours is very fascinating. So that 2017 year, that was like this biggest change that it happened. How excited you were then, and like how do you feel today?
I was very excited because the vision was one thing and getting there is another. It's a very, real estate and personal purchases, or whether it's a pre-construction or commercial, that's a very significant purchase for somebody. So I was tremendously excited about the opportunity, and by giving my clients the experience that they've had with me from my previous career, there was a tremendous amount of responsibility, integrity, and providing the best customer service that I was confident that I could provide. And from 2017 throughout, it's just been growing, and it's been quite an amazing journey. I'm very fortunate.
That's great to see. What would you say are like a key ingredients to like build the successful brand, in your opinion?
I think for any brand development, staying true to your brand and staying honest with what it is that you do without being spreading yourself too thin in what you think you're able to do and you can't. I've been very consistent in keeping my brand message the same. Sarah Collins Style, it's luxury, it's high end, it's curated, and you get the best customer service, and I'm quite straight. So if I think something will not work for somebody, I'm not looking to make a big kill, fashion or real estate, just to make a deal. I'm not that kind of, I'm not a deal maker. I can make a deal, but it has to work for my clients. It has to make sense, and it has to be something that I know later on, should they wish to buy or sell, they're not feeling that I misled them and gave them incorrect advice. So protecting my clients and their asset is most important. But if you see on my social media, the level of aesthetic has retained the same throughout. I keep that consistent because that is how I operate.
Fantastic. So I think you mastered all of those traits, and actually seeing this now, how it happened, actually all of those, like your previous experiences, only helped you to even like be different than others and be able to understand people more, and as you said, to provide that better service.
Yes, it's a very personalized experience. Seeing somebody in fashion and I see them naked, like literally or figuratively, it's something that you can't take for granted. And with real estate and helping somebody with their first purchase or an investment of some sort, or they have to sell, or there was a death in the family, and getting the client the best bang for their buck, trying to capitalize on their asset to the best of my ability, whether it's preparing a home to make it look its best, and having all the best service providers, contractors, stagers, to marketing of the home. That is, people know that if I'm given a listing, they know that I will handle it with the utmost of high-end care. And my sharp negotiation skills have also helped and make record sales happen for some of my sellers. And on the buying end, finding something that is of good value to a client has been something that I'm able to sniff out. I do focus on certain specific areas, but Toronto has quite a bunch of niche markets that I'm tapped into, as well as there's the Muskoka area, which is like the Hamptons of New York. Muskoka is the cottaging, vacation, secondary home spot for our Ontario market. You're getting all kinds of people from all over the world investing there now and vacationing there.
I see. How would you describe the current market situation in Canada?
Well, real estate continues to climb, and as much as we see it potentially slowing down, it's only slowing down in the sense of certain demographics of properties are still going into multiple offers and being sold over asking. As you've seen this past week, we're at May, what's the date today? May the 12th, and it's been a bit of a volatile stock market week. Crypto everybody's been sort of moving up and down, and there's a little bit of uncertainty, but real estate has maintained its value and continues to grow. We had our greatest exponential growth in the past 2 years. Unlike what somebody might have forecasted pre-pandemic, it's just explosive. There is a supply situation here. So with short supply and high demand, prices continue to climb. I do feel there's been a bit of a leveling in terms of the frenzy that we experienced a year ago, but it's still solid. There's been no dip. There's been no real estate crash whatsoever. And if you look at Toronto's growth in particular, we have the largest number of cranes for new build of condos in Toronto than any other city. If you have New York, Chicago, LA, Miami combined, Toronto, San Francisco, we still have more cranes than all of those cities combined. So it just continues to grow and grow and grow. Plus we have a tremendous amount of immigration in Toronto. So the demand just hasn't been satiated yet.
Wow. So yes, as you say, it's growing.
It is growing.
So your choice was. Your choice was more than correct.
I was very, very lucky that my timing was good and my instincts served me well, and it just from whether it's a one-bedroom condo to a multi-million-dollar property. There was a property that sold in Forest Hill last week that was double digits, over 17 million, sold in 4 days. It was not my listing, but it's just to convey that high net worth and medium price point and lower price point entry-level units are still selling, and they're selling quickly.
Fantastic. Could you tell us maybe more about like a trends today? Do people like are more demanding? How would you describe it?
I think there's a level of expectation that a experienced seller has in what they're expecting their realtor to provide from a customer service base. There is also some frustration for buyers these days because things are going into multiple offers where you have 7 people, 8 people, 3 different people, whatever, bidding on one property. So I think there's an expectation that you might not get the property that you're bidding on. And I think it's very important to educate your clients in advance of what likely will happen, to anticipate and to protect your clients from an expectation standpoint, prepare them in advance. If they know that they have X number of dollars to spend on something, you come in with your strongest offer, you prepare them in advance with a bank draft or certified check with your offer so that it can go firm, as opposed to, oh, well, wait, we need to get some financing first. And then your client will wind up being overlooked completely. And you want to manage your client's expectations. People are uncertain about, what the outcomes will be. It is definitely has been a seller's market, so it continues to be so. So you just have to prepare your clients accordingly.
Fantastic. So yes, we were very delighted knowing that you will be part of our event.
I'm very excited. It'll be fun.
Canada. Your preparations, like from your end, has started?
Yes, we are all poised. We have properties that we will feature with the delegates who swing by in Toronto. I will show also the pre-construction opportunities that present themselves in Toronto. And we look forward to welcoming people. I have my team who will be there to support. I hope that we can provide the delegates with whatever questions they might have. And if anybody's looking to invest or buy, we have all the resources to assist them on that journey.
Perfect. Despite that June's event, could you share with us like any of your future plans?
Future plans are to conquer the world, to conquer the Toronto real estate market. No, my future plans are just to continue with trends and stay on top of it, curate great listings, provide excellent customer service, and just stay on the pulse of the economic trends that relate to Toronto specifically. But I do have my contacts in Miami as well as in Muskoka. So luxury properties of any sort and description, I have the access to and the connections to make people's real estate dreams come true, if you want to call that, or just nesting in Toronto and starting a family or starting a career. As big or as small, I'm prepared with my team, and we're ready to welcome everybody.
Great to hear. Okay, Sarah, I think we've had more than enough, and your story is more than fascinating. You always like this? You're always happy, always
unfortunately,
smiley?
Unfortunately, as a kid, now I can take off my glasses because my vision is starting to go. Not my brain now. I was Sarah Sunshine as a kid, so that's just people want to see a happy, positive persona. But genuinely, if you love what you do and you love working with people, which I do, I'm in the perfect industry for that. So I love meeting new people, hearing their stories, massaging their wants to fit and tailor their lifestyle. And I'm pretty good at also sussing out people who are legit versus not, and just make things happen in a very streamlined, efficient manner. So I'm Sarah Collins in Toronto from Harvey Kalles Real Estate, and I look forward to seeing everybody under the Sarah Collins Home umbrella. You'll see me at my booth, And if there's anything that anybody wishes to ask me in advance, by all means, you're welcome to reach out to me, follow me on Instagram, send me a DM or email me, and we can make things happen.
Definitely. Great, Sarah. For all those people who trusted you before, I know why. I know why now.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
That was fascinating.
And looking forward to seeing everybody. And thank you for your time. And thank you to the SiGMA group.
Thank
Take
you.
care.